Hi you guys, it's me coming at you again today, and this video is just giving you some tips on something that I have learned to do that's a trick for me, and I wanted to pass this on to you guys. I keep two things near me at all times. When I say at all times, literally whatever room I go into, I take this in a little basket with me. I take it wherever I'm at and wherever I go, and it has worked for me. So I'm passing this tip on to you guys. Hopefully you can implement it in your life as well and be successful and do well at it, and it will improve your body, your mind, and your spirit. So one of the things I keep next to me at all times is a weight, and these are just my walking weights. But these little walking weights, I have learned that just doing this while I'm watching TV, if you're a type of person that watch a lot of TV and a lot of movies, like I am, this has helped me out a bunch. Because what this has actually done is, this has gave me definition in my arms where I had none. I'm about to actually slip my arm out of this shirt. This is a brand new shirt, so I hope I don't, stretch it or tear it or whatever. But I'm going to show you guys the definition that's in my arm now. And what I do is, I do this. I do this all while I'm watching TV. Okay? I'm going to share this with you guys. I do this while I'm watching TV, you guys. I got money coming up. Y'all know y'all old school like that too. You got money coming out y'all bra. Or your grandmother or your mother be still doing that. Well, I'm old school, y'all. So I keep money in my bra too. Daddy don't need to know how much money I have. If you go on my purse, and he better not go on my purse, but if he go on my purse and count my money, see, he never know I got a secret stash. So but I'm going to show you guys the actual definition in my arms. My arms was not this size before, you guys. And I don't know if you can see. I'm flexing. But if you look right here, and this right here, you guys, if you can see, it's not moving because it's rock hard right here. And that's the truth. It's rock hard, you guys. Rock hard. So I do that, and I do that while I'm sitting watching TV. And I found that that's very successful for me, because it's basically me getting in some toning and don't even know that I'm technically toning. At the end of the day, this is no exaggeration, you guys. I wind up at the end of the day doing while I'm watching TV, I do probably about 1,000 reps. Yes, I do probably about 1,000 reps a day on my arms. Not even doing much effort, by doing it while I'm watching TV off and on all day long. And you can imagine, just by doing something while you're sitting, you can imagine in a 6-month time how your body will transform, whatever part that is. You can also use leg weights, which I do as well. And what I do is I place them around my ankles and I lift my leg up and down like this while I'm watching TV. And I may stop midway, and then I go down again, and then stop midway and go up again. I do it in a slow motion so that it actually makes sure that those muscles that I'm targeting is actually getting worked on. And I do this all throughout the day. The reason why I do these things is because, like I said, why not get some extra toning while you're sitting down? At the end of the day, you don't wind up really that sore because you're doing it over a span of all day long. So you don't have to worry about giving up on it. After a while, after you've done it for 2 or 3 weeks, you guys, once you're doing it, you almost don't even realize that you're doing it. So that's another great thing. The other thing is, why not, while you're losing weight, tone up whatever you're going to lose. That way, when the weight is off, you will be toned as much as possible, because you don't want to wait until the weight is all the way off to start your toning. You want to do it gradually as you're losing. Okay, that's how you get as little as possible loose skin in certain areas. Now you're going to have loose skin regardless, depending on how much weight you're losing. As for me, I know I'm going to have some loose skin, but I'm going to tone as much as I can on my own gradually. So the other thing is, so that we've already said that, have your little walking weights. You can get a set of these, and these have the little reflective thing, that way when you're walking, because you slide your hand in them and then you can walk. Okay, so these have a little reflective thing so people can see you while you're walking, if you're walking at night. And these for the whole set was only $4.77, some weird number, but it's $4 and some cents for a set of these at Walmart. The other thing is the leg weights. You can use them for your wrist or your ankles. It comes with two, and they're 5 pounds, and that's the ones I have. You get a set of them for $9.99 at Walmart, and they're by, I believe, Body by Jake or someone like that. The other thing I keep next to me at all times is a container of water. Nothing in it, no Crystal Light, no nothing. I just keep this in next to me at all times. That way, since I don't like to drink water, if I just drink a little bit at a time, off and on all day, it winds up that I drink a total of, at least, on a bad day, I drink 4 of these. You see how big these are. They're about 64 ounces. You can do the math roughly yourself. But I drink on a bad day. I feel bad if I only do 4 of these. My goal is to get up to 6 a day. I'm still working on that, but I definitely drink at least 4 a day. And that's every single day. On a good day, I drink 5, but my goal is to every day eventually get to drinking 6 a day. The other thing I keep next to me at all times, because I am a little bit beyond the induction phase, but I have still taken on some of the induction phase principles as far as not exceeding a certain amount of carbs. Hand me those now. I have these next to me at all times. The reason why is because whenever I get in the mood where I see a commercial or something that, although I don't crave, of course your eyes are going to desire still. Okay, that's not going to go away. But I don't have such a craving that I can't resist it. But because my eyes still desire, and of course if I see daddy eating something, or you know, I see a commercial and it triggers something for me, that's not all the time, but if it does trigger something for me, by me having something next to me that I can have that is carb friendly, whether this is pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds, I make sure that I have them so that I can too have something that's great tasting, and I won't feel like I'm so different than everybody else, or that I don't have a snack handy. This is the big huge bag, you guys. This is not your average size bag. This is my hand next to it, so this will tell you this is the big family size bag. That's why it's resealable. It's not the normal dollar bag. This is like the $3 bag, and I'm just going to tell you how carb friendly this actually is. The serving size is 7, and the total amount of carbs per serving is 5. So this entire family bag is only 35 carbs for the whole entire bag, you guys. Now, I'm going to show you the back. You can read the whole nutritional value yourself. 7 servings per bag. Total carbohydrates, 5 grams. Less than 1 gram of sugar. So, this is something carb friendly. This is something that you definitely want to have on hand. And this is something, and one of the things that I use as a trick for myself and my body to be successful on the Atkins diet. So let's recap. Water, a big container of it, not a glass. Use a big container next to you, because when you have a big container, you know that you have to drink that by, say, whatever your own personal goal is. Mine is, I need to, every time I go to the bathroom, that needs to be emptied. Okay, so not only am I emptying the fluids in my body, but that container needs to be emptied every time I go to the bathroom. And I fill it up again with the filter every time I go to the bathroom. That's my own internal personal goal. The leg weights. While you're sitting watching TV, move your leg up and down. First of all, it keeps your metabolism burning because you're still doing some kind of movement. You're still enjoying your family by watching TV and still enjoying your TV shows and your movies. But you're also toning and defining the muscles that's already existing or developing muscles that hasn't been there in years. So we have the leg weights, we have the water, we have the walking hand weights because they're great to hold. I do 1,000 reps a day, literally 1,000 reps a day. And I'm going to show you the ones that I do. So make sure these is by your side. I do up and then I do down. And you can see, you guys, the difference in my arm size. If you can see the difference and you have noticed in my videos previously the difference by looking at my arms now and then looking at how they were before, let me know in the comments section, because then I know it's not just me that notices it. But I do this. I know you notice, baby. Then I do also turn my arm sideways, and then I go up, and then I go down. Midway. Up, down. Midway. Up, down. Midway. And I do this slowly because you'll feel it. Because it's not just the actual weight, you guys. It's not the actual weight of the actual weight. It's also using your own body weight to basically, you're using your own body weight against it. Okay? And what I mean by that is, you're using your body weight that you already have, the extra excessive body weight, and you're using that as your weight as well to tone. So it's not just the little weight that you're using, it's also the weight of your actual arm. Okay? So I do that like this. I also do behind my head, I do this. And I'm sitting down right now in the position that I'm normally not sitting in. I actually have the computer on the back of the couch, and I also swing my arm backwards and then forward, halfway, backwards, forward, halfway. So these are just some things I do. I also go frontal and then up and down frontal, up and down frontal, halfway. Okay, meaning I stop halfway and then I go back up. Okay, at the end of the day, I've done 1,000 of each of those. Because while I'm sitting outside with Pootie, I'm doing that. While I'm sitting maybe doing a yard sale outside, I'm doing that. While I'm sitting watching TV or a movie, I'm doing that. While I'm watching YouTube videos, I'm doing that. So that's how I get extra exercise in for toning. So we have that down. Having your seeds, whatever your get down is, whatever you like as far as sunflower seeds or whatever you like as far as pumpkin seeds. But I know that they cure my cravings or eye desires like that. And they will hopefully work for you as well. And another thing I do is I take a quick walk really, really late before I go to sleep. Now, as you know, I don't go to sleep till like 11 or 12. But around 10 o'clock, when I know that all is still outside, I literally just walk to the end of my block and back. I do this 2 times and then walk up my long walkway to my door. That's what I do. I do that every night. Now that's in addition to whatever I'm doing all day long. So these are just some little tips that I use to get that extra exercise and that extra toning and curing that extra craving that you may have. So hopefully this will work with you. I love you all so much. Hopefully you got some couponing done today. And I hope that these videos have helped you in some way, shape, or form. Just passing along what I have learned. And as I always do, whatever I learn, you too will know. So, on that note, I leave you. Goodbye and be blessed.